Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 4 of the season as we are back in the States for now, here at 8 Bowl Super Speedway over in Concord, Massachusetts. So this will be a great race here regardless, so let's get down to your starting lineup here. On the pole, we have Joshua Sicoli. Next to him, we have Nathan Hudson. Third, Brett Pritchard. Fourth, Charles Sanford. Fifth, Angel Navarro. Sixth, James Qualls. Seventh is Connor Meyer. Eighth, Jeffrey Finguy. Ninth, FP Jones. The third, completing the top 10, Carter Friesen. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. And on the final row, we have Emmanuel Hartnett and Patrick Smith. So, as you look through your starting lineup and all, we do have one hometown hero for this race. Ironic enough, is your previous race winner, Ace Rogers, car number 91. He's kind of starting in the rear of the field on the outside line, so we'll have quite a work of gain to go there. Then we can get to Joshua Sicoli, so we're about ready to get the command very shortly. So you can see we'll be here for 30 laps of action. This very famous super speedway is a figure 8. Let's go down track so I get the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
As there's the command. This track is very, very unique. It is a figure 8 super speedway that is out there. You can see where there is a bridge right there that goes around this course. This very famous fictional track has been a part of the NRSL throughout its very first season, and then in Season 6, Xfinity Season 5 Cup, it got a revamp, and has been on there ever since. This track has been very, very, very historic. Outside of the familiar NASCAR tracks we go to, like Daytona, California, and all those tracks that we like to go to, this has been one of the fictionals that have been around since the very first season. This track right here, a couple others I can't think of. Oh, and there's a problem, I believe, for... I cannot tell who that is right there. I think it's the 54 Curtis, but we are going to go green flag here at 8 Bowl. Actually, I don't even know who was the problem. It is DJ. I just seen it. And Curtis's season not going well for the TRD Toyotas. The pace car is going to go right through them. And they're going to work on that Safelight Autoglass Toyota Camry right there. I don't know what the issue is. They're going to work on the left side, you can see. And take a look underneath there. In the meantime, the 41 cars that are out here trying to do what they can. Qualifying is probably one of the keyer things about this unique track is if you start in the rear of the field, you can't really get going. It's kind of want to be in the front or mid-pack is where you want to be. In the meantime, though, leading the first lap, Brett Pritchard, car number 3. Is there 4 wide already over here? That's kind of dangerous because you really don't want to be 4 wide on this track. This is probably one of the few tracks you really don't want to be 4 wide on for an SS. Becker kind of pushing the issue is car number 77. They're 4 wide, a couple rows deep, 3 rows deep exactly. Amazing how they're keeping it together. And man, Carter Friesen in a very bad, precarious spot is the rookie. And I don't like William Flickinger where he's in right there because he's right in the corner of Seth Cole. And remember, he's already turned a couple people this season. Trouble spot is definitely going to be turn number 4 and turn number 2. Even though times we've had wrecks coming off of turn number 1 and turn 3 before, it's not as often as turns 2 and 4. And man, look at how they're going. 4 wide, at least 5 rows deep, just about. And there's your cup winner, Cody Lamas from Mosport. Oh, there goes Jeffries and Jackie Tang. Hard hit for Betty Watson. Oh, and Emmanuel Hartnett airborne. Ace Rogers and Hartnett flipping over. Caution's out. Ramey and Fisher continuing his bad luck there in the Procore Chevrolet. And caution will be out for the first time today here at 8 Bowl. And leading the line, I believe, was Courtney Keith in the 24. Yes, indeed, the case is second Keith will be 1-2 at the line. Nice car's got a... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. They're going to wreck right there. Zach Flickinger, James Quall, Scott Roush, Cole Deaver, William Brock. Turner get a piece? Yes, he did. Kyle Matthews kind of stuck there, and he's going to get going. William Brock trying to get himself up on the course. Cole Deaver stuck. I don't know why they're trying to get back on the course. They may as well try to go on the apron. Osborne involved. Benjamin Miles. Jessica Sheldon, Darren Jeffers, we've seen one of them go around. I believe Elijah Leonard in the 87. He got involved. Nathan Fisher. Elijah Leonard's got a little bit of damage to the front. For a minute, I thought it's got some rear damage, too. However, we're under caution for the very first time. Here's one on lap 4 of 30. Hartnett and Nicholas Wade smoking there. There's Taryn Jeffries in the 45. Shelton, Lamas, Ace Rogers. You won't go 2 in a row today. Jackie Tang, Benjamin Miles, Cole Deaver. Both the Gardner Racing cars involved. Curtis back out on the track. I believe he is only 1 lap down. No, he's unbelievable. Oh, something happened. There was a plow coming down pit road. It was Leonard going into Osborne. So now Leonard's got damage because of that. Pit lane angles here. Pit lane 2, which is the beginning of pit road. It's reverse order. Here is... Cars just going into one another here. It's just already calamity. Now we'll go to pit lane 1. You see Sicoli there. We'll take the ticker off there for the reason. Sicoli will be the first one off. Charles Sanford second. Meyer, Courtney Keith, RJ Bishop, then Nathan Hudson, William Flickinger, Carter Friesen, and then others coming on off. Slow pit stop for James Qualls in the 70. And his drivers are out in the way, you could see. Caution's out for the very first time today here at April. Let's go take a look at ourselves our first caution for today's race. Well, you take a look at what happened to Taryn Jeffries right here. Bit of a 4 wide. You're going to see up ahead. That's Jake Baskinger in the 2. But watch the 29 of Hartnett and the 7 of Tang. Jeffries was just in a bad spot. He just gets into Hartnett big, goes into Tang, and just playing pinball at this point. And guys in the rear of the field, they're just going to have no luck right here. Miles, Ramian Fisher, Benny Watson. Well, look at that other side of it. See from this side. Look at Benjamin Miles just take a hard shot to the wall there. Hartnett had an even bigger shot. Car goes airborne and actually tumbles on top of Elijah Leonard and just about over Taryn Jeffries in the HP Ford. And Hartnett does land on 4 wheels. You can see right there. We're wrecking up ahead there. Again, we'll take a look at that in a bit. But that's from seeing it from Jeffries' point of view. See if we can find with Jackie Tang in the 7 as I went too far. So here's what happened to Tang. Let's just see from here, because remember, he was on the left side. Well, from this side of view, from when the wreck happened. Probably looks like from Tang's view, Hartnett kind of pushes the 45 up a bit right there. And you see the 45 is minding his own business. And yeah, right there, Hartnett kind of pushes the 45 a bit into the 7. That's what's going to trigger the wreck right there. And then following from Tang, goes into Benjamin Miles. There's Benny Watson, Nicholas Wade. Fisher then goes sliding into Jackie Tang. There's the Procore Chevrolet. Looked like him and Tang, they were going to be all right. And just literally just got squeezed to the wall right there. And they go around. Cody Lamas said you can see slides going into Nathan Stapleton right there. And the 4 of them are going to go around right there. And looking from Joshua Osborne, the 27. Oh, he definitely got involved. Look, he was in the rear of the field. You'd probably say from there, they were nearly 5 wide right there. That's Elijah Leonard up ahead. Let's see Benny Watson take a lick right there. You can kind of see it as we go over the tunnel. There's Osborne. There's Stapleton. Patrick Smith's going to avoid this, I believe, entirely. We're watching the 15 from this view. Oh, nope, never mind. Orman got into him right there. So that is a look at what happened on our first caution. Caution's out for the first time. Let's take you back to the green. Welcome back. We are not live, but we are a little bit behind. The out of the race you can see after this include Jackie Tang, Benjamin Miles, Taryn Jeffries, Cody Lamas, Manuel Hartnett, Nicholas Wade, Ramian Fisher, Benny Watson, the 95 of Nathan Orman, and that is it. I believe the 78 and the 27 route as well. Green flag back underway as well as the 87. Yes, indeed the case. The 91 is one lap down. Top 10 rundown at the line. We'll quickly go through is Brett Pritchard, F.P. Jones III, Angel Navarro, Kyle Keith, Scott Roush, Devin Becker, DJ Curtis somehow is 7th, Joshua Sicoli, Charles Sanford, and Connor Meyer. That completed your top 10 when we crossed the line when we went back to green flag races. So give credit to DJ Curtis after everything that happened at the beginning of the race. He is now in the top 10 and finally having a good run, having poor luck in the first 2 races as he nearly turned Cole Deaver right there. And here he is now trying to capitalize. Now the pack may be a little bit slimmer because of what happened with all those wrecks, but hopefully it was so. We'll get some good, clean green flag racing. However, some drivers who really weren't involved are going to get held up because it's like Ron Bishop in the 88. You can see he's just stuck behind people. Nathan Fisher, car number 22. He should be able to be in that pack. I don't think about Ron Bishop, though, because you can see even though he's trying to get around Seth Cole, it does not look good for him there. However, your previous race winner from Mossport, oops, I get him there. There he is, Cole Deaver, car number 9. I meant to say Ace Rogers was the winner at Auto Club. My bad. I don't know why I said previous race winner, but from Mossport, Cole Deaver. Liberty University Chevrolet for Gardner Racing. Right now, last scored in the 30th position. He just got passed by Jake Baskinger. And speaking of Jake Baskinger, he's probably going to want to redeem himself after what happened at Mossport. Nearly won the race, but with a couple laps to go, he approached TJ Hanley in the 07 and literally took himself out as well as Hanley. And obviously, Baskinger kind of a little upset about that, especially the fact that Hanley was off the pace and damaged, and he is looking for redemption. Now, Baskinger in that Red Bull Chevrolet for William Brock Motorsports trying to do the unthinkable, trying to win a big winless streak for that number 2 team. Remember, that 2 team has been really strong with Baranowskis in the last couple seasons, has managed to win, I believe, 4 races in those 2 seasons. But up front, Kyle Keith, Brett Pritchard second. Second Keith looking to win 2 of the 4 races this season. And keep in mind, their Super Speedway program, they've always talked about it a lot. It's been one of the best out there. No surprise there. They're up in the front. And they were. Now here comes Meyer in the Toyota. Coley, Flickinger. Look at all the Chevy teams starting to work their way up outside of second. Keith. Got William Brock Motorsports, Flickinger Racing. TJ Hanley, the single car team for him. Now that right side of the course is going to work its way through. You want to find your line at the right place in the right time. And here comes Charles Sanford. Remember, he had a poor Xfinity Series last season. Finished toward the rear of the field in points. Other than Brett Pritchard and a few others I cannot think of off the top of my mind. But Sanford was wanting to redeem this season. He nearly had a chance to win the race at Auto Club too. And here he is at 8 Bull. Up in the lead pack. So that's a good sign for the Flex Tape Chevrolet there. Phil Swift be proud there. Anyways, back up to the front. Meyer trying to get the lead from Kyle Keith. And the Avis Toyota going to get the lead. Toyota right now first, third, and fourth with Meyer from Meyer Racing. And then Archangel Racing with FP Jones III and Angel Navarro. Navarro's final season altogether. Hard to say where he's going to really be pushing, trying to get that final win. Probably every race he can, but which ones exactly do you think Navarro could probably be pushing the most is really hard to say. Probably just wherever he can get a good qualifying effort and just go from there. But Navarro not wasting any time. Going to help FP Jones III. Team orders right there. And oh, driver's hitting the apron. Is that a sign of pit stops? Well, Flickinger just crossed the line. I don't know what that was about. Car's just randomly hits the apron. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Is Finn guy is on pit road. That is very weird. I've never seen that before. Ron Bishop, William Brock, they're the ones that are not damaged, but they're on the lead lap just behind because of all the slow cars in the way. And Carter Friesen trying to catch up to Charles Sanford in the 0-1. Yes, they're 4 wide in the rear of the field. That's probably something you don't want to do. All 3 race winners this season still in the pack, which is a good sign right there. Ron Bishop car, or RJ Bishop car number 98, I should say, not Ron Bishop. I'm already forgetting. Wow. Cole Deaver in the 9 and the... I've said it too. This is stupid. Ace Rogers in the 91. All 3 of them, they are in this pack. But however, the only one up in the front out of those 3 past winners is RJ Bishop. He's got one hell of a car in that WB 2K19 Dodge there. Now, I believe my memory serves me correctly. Yeah, they're one of the few Dodge teams this year, other than Nicholas Wade and the 03. Obviously, we can't forget about the 70 of Jesse Turner, the 88 of Ron Bishop. Other than that, that is all I can think of off my mind of who... Devin Becker in the 77. Other than that, there really isn't a whole lot. They've caught William Flickinger. Oh, and Ace Rogers and Kyle Matthews. Hard hit, the caution's out. Ace Rogers, I seen, just went airborne. And that'll be the yellow for the second time today. What a lucky break for William Brock and Ron Bishop, let alone Patrick Smith. That was a caution they desperately needed. And coming to the line, drag race. There's some smoke on the front straight. Kyle Keith going to lead them down. I don't know what happened on the front straight. Either that or if that was just the wreck on the back that just lingered to the front. Oh, Roush and Sanford! Guys, what are you doing? I don't know what that was about. It was a bit risque, if you know what I mean there. That probably is the smoke where it's lingering around because it was underneath the tunnel, underneath the bridge, I should say. And it lingered onto the front straight. But again, Patrick Smith, Ron Bishop, and William Brock, who managed to get around Kyle Matthews, that's a lucky break for them. Now the problem is for William Brock, he's got to hope Ace Rogers comes down pit road. If not, with how many laps to go we're going to have, that's going to be a problem for car number 26 and for car number 88, let alone car 15. Because Patrick Smith, if you can see carefully, doesn't look like he has damage, but he was behind because he got stuck behind all the slow lap cars. He is on the pace, so let's see if they're going to come down pit road. Ace Rogers and Kyle Matthews, and everyone's coming down pit road, actually. Okay. So this will be the second and final pit stop for today. As you're going to see him come on by right about now. So here come the cars coming on down pit road for the second and final time today. You see Nathan Fisher, one of the first cars coming on in. They'll probably do extensive work on Kyle Matthews and Ace Rogers. Now we go to the other pit lane here. There you see Sicoli get his first pit box right there. And out and away goes James Qualls. Some strategy play for the Ford Travel Motor Coach. He's out and away. Flickinger is going to be a hazard. And the rest of the drivers coming out. Good stop by Baskinger. He gained a couple spots. And Brett Pritchard with a slow pit stop in the 3. Almost got into DJ Curtis. Ron Bishop gained some spots off of pit road. Carter Freeze with the slow pit stop right there. A couple of the cars coming off late on end. That is Kyle Matthews and Ace Rogers. Kind of not surprised right there. Now, we've seen this before. They have wrecked before coming off pit road in seasons past, but does not look like the case right there. So caution is out. Your leader is James Qualls. I'm surprised Zach Flickinger pitted with the lead lap cars, and he is going to be a hazard. That is safe to say. Caution's out for the second time today. Let's look at what happened. Qualls, your leader. Well, these are one of the rare wrecks to happen at 8 Ball, let alone any type of track like this. Kyle Matthews, see that whole side of the track is going to get held up because of the 96. And then Ace Rogers, he's just got one fast car. He's just flying on the right side. I don't think Kyle realized that 91 was going to be there just a little too late on the block attempt. And right there, bit of contact, and Ace Rogers just hits that wall. Look at the air the Mountain Dew Chevrolet received. Kept the car together after that. Then Matthews bounces off the wall, goes into Ace Rogers again. And then there is the caution. Carter Freeze, a nice miss in the DC Solar Chevrolet right there. Here's the Canadian. And wow, that was a lick right there for Kyle Matthews and Ace Rogers. Ace literally just barely hit that wall. I believe if he missed it, it probably would have been a harder hit right there. But that's a look what brought ourselves our second caution. Qualls, your leader. Let's go take you back to the green. Welcome back. We're getting ready to take you back to the green flag. James Qualls, he is out in front, out of the race entirely. As Finn Guy had a piston issue, he is confirmed out of it. And yes, we can confirm about Leonard, Osborne, and Turner. They are out of the race. The 91 of Ace Rogers is 2 laps down. Cole Deaver's 2 laps down somehow. Jessica Shelton's 2 laps down. And Zach Flickinger's 1 lap down. I don't know why the 9 isn't others, but regardless, Qualls your leader. 2nd, Sanford. 3rd, Meyer. 4th, Courtney Keith. 5th, William Brock. 6th, Joshua Scully. 7th, Nathan Hudson. 8th, Angel Navarro. 9th, Jay Basker Jr. Playing in the top 10, Kyle Keith. Pace car back down. I'm surprised with the 9. He is up to pace, but I don't know how he's 2 laps down. But regardless, we're back green flag racing. And Flickinger very wisely going to move out of the way. Yeah, he wants nothing to do. He's not going to be a menace. And he's just going to let all those cars on that line go on by. Curtis is up to speed, trying to get around Zach Flickinger. Not going to be the case, and I think that just sealed it right there. Same for Ron Bishop. I don't know if we had another wreck or someone had plowed, but regardless, I'm curious to know how Cole Deaver's 2 laps down in the 9 car. As Zach Flickinger very wisely going to come down pit road. Meyer, though, out in front, and Qualls' strategy jumps him up now to 2nd. Courtney Keith now trying to work her way to 3rd, but no dice. She's going to probably lose that spot to Nathan Hudson, and here comes Qualls for the lead. Been a long time since James Qualls' last won a race. Think back to when. I mean, it has been a long time since that number 70 with Qualls has won. Now Hudson moves up the course. Qualls going to throw a block. He's going to lead a lap right here. He's coming down pit road, actually. Yep, that strategy must not have worked for the 70 team. He did lead the lap, but that strategy did not work out to the favor. And again, there's Cole Deaver. I'm still surprised how he's a couple laps down. Same for Shelton. We'll have to look at the replay at the end, how they are. They're approaching Zach Flickinger once more. I think they may have not put enough fuel in that 70 car. Even though they're working on the tires there. And that is a tough break for the Ford Travel Motor Coach Chevrolet. Sanford, William Brock off the pace a bit. Flickinger going to get lapped down again. And man, cars are just going to get held up like Jake Baskinger and Angel Navarro and others. And Flickinger just being a nuisance. First William Flickinger, now Zach Flickinger. Man, look at how slow he is. He's only going 190. They're going 203. And now finally, Baskinger says, get out of my way. There'll be 5 to go when we cross the line this time by. Baskinger, Navarro, Hanley, and Fisher all trying to get around the 96. Will do so. Oh, FB Jones, that's not a good idea. Don't try to make a bad move. Now Jones sees the opportunity, going to go underneath the 96. Or at least go on the high line. Now Sheldon's going to split the middle. And he's going to hold up his own brother and teammate. Wow, look at that. Zach literally blocking his teammate and brother. I don't know what that is about, but that is not team order right there. William trying to just get around. He's not doing so. In the meantime, remember, caution comes out. Race is over. Courtney Keith out in front. Chevrolet 1, 2, 3. Toyota in 4th. And Dodge in 5th. Then you got to remember, Hudson's in 6th. Roush 7th. Baskinger 8th. 9th was Angel Navarro. Now it's TJ Hanley. And now Navarro in the 10th position. Now William Flickinger finally has gotten around that 96, I believe. Did he come back down pit road? Where is the 96? Oh, there he is. He's on turn 3. I was like, where'd he go? And these leaders, they're approaching the cars that aren't off the pace, but ever so slightly, though. And the top 6 better be careful, because here comes 7th on back. Or top 5, I should say. Three to go right now. It'll be 2 when we cross the line. And Hudson and others have officially caught him. Here comes Roush. Here comes Hanley. Here comes Baskinger. Curtis looking underneath Jones for 12th. Will do so. 2 to go. We cross the line. I don't think they're going to catch those guys up ahead. Courtney Keith making a 3-wide attempt right there on her brother and Meyer. I seen cars come down pit road. It was Roush and Navarro. Those look like those are the only cars that went down pit road at this time. Keith really fell back quite a ways. Courtney Keith trying to hang on. Here comes Sicoli. Here comes Connor Meyer. Here comes RJ Bishop. White flag when we come to the line. Is anyone going to come down pit road this time by? There's been some strange things that's happened before, so you never know. Here we go. Coming to the line will be the white flag. Here at 8 Bull Super Speedway. No one's coming down. White flag. Yeah, they're not going to get William Brock. Matthews on down in the 62, however. Stapleton on down. Roush exiting pit road. Joshua Sicoli trying to get a win here in the Xfinity Series. Trying to hold off Meyer and Hanley and others. Here comes Hanley. I don't know. It may be too close there, but look at Nathan Hudson work on that inside line. Sicoli going to leave that open, and that is why. Maybe not. I don't know. Yep, that'll do it right there. Coming off the final turn, Joshua Sicoli. What a way to redeem yourself after last season. He wins at 8 Bull. How about that for Joshua Sicoli and William Brock Motorsports? We'll go to victory lane this season. That could be a great sign right there for Joshua Sicoli. He had a horrible last season, filled with bad luck. A meme that came around after race 10 of last season at Atlanta when he LePaged the field. And here he is at 8 Bull, winning this race. Look at your top 10. Sicoli with the win. TJ Haley, he'll get his best career run in second. Third will be Nathan Hudson. Fourth, Kyle Keith. Fifth, RJ Bishop. Sixth, Jake Baskinger. Seventh, Connor Meyer. Eighth will be Courtney Keith. Ninth, FP Jones the third. And completing the top 10, Brett Pritchard. Great run for some of these drivers right here, especially some of them that were in the very low of the points there. Here's a look at 11th through 20th. And the other two cars on the lead lap, they include Devin Becker, DJ Curtis, William Flickinger, Carter Friesen, Ron Bishop, Seth Cole, Patrick Smith, Ange Navarro, and Scott Roush. And then Charles Sanford, James Qualls. They're the two cars that finished on the lead lap last. And then from 23rd on down, we're all lapped down until you get to Zach Flickinger in 29th, who was the last car to finish the race, and then everyone else all out of the race. So I'm actually curious, while we're here, let's see what happened to Deaver and others that, how they have 2 laps down. So already 2 laps down here. Oh, he was on pit road right here on lap 7. And he really had an extended stay, and then you could see right there, 2 laps down. Wow, that makes sense. I was wondering that because, like, I didn't even see him come down pit road, but that makes perfect sense right there. Well, regardless, though, that is a look at what happened there. One last look at your finishing results. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL by hitting that subscribe button. And we will see you guys for the Cup race tomorrow here at 8 Bull. Until then, this is your boy D Young, 867-5309-858, signing off here from Concord, Massachusetts. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the points at the end of the video, like always.